Hi guys, welcome back. It has been quite a while since I have done any sort of reading vlog, so we'll see how this one goes. Alright guys, so I saw this idea, I think done by Sarah Corelli. I don't know if anybody else has done it, but I thought it was like really interesting and I liked this idea, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to read a page for every time I have picked up my phone, basically. So if you scroll down on like your screen time, there's actually a little page, like not page count, count of how many times you picked up your phone throughout the day. Crazy the things your phone keeps track of that you didn't know about, right? And I thought this would be a good way to motivate me because I've started to get a little bit more back into consistent reading, but still not there, and have had some very busy weeks, and this one honestly is more chill. I still have some stuff to do, but like a lot more chill than the last couple ones, so I thought it would be a good time to do a reading vlog. So yeah, today is Tuesday, and so I looked back on my data, and from last Tuesday I picked up my phone 86 times, which, considering when I watched Sarah's video, she had like picked it up like 100 or 200 times. A lot of times I thought 86 wasn't too bad, but also that's still a lot of times. But that's not a bad page count. So I'm gonna show you the books that I'm probably gonna be reading throughout this video. If I pick up any extra, I'll let you know. I am currently reading How to Win Friends and Influence Enemies by Liqwyd. This is a nonfiction though, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to use this for the challenge. We will see. And then I really want to finish my Wingfeather, North or Be Eaten. This is book 2 in the Wingfeather series by Andrew Peterson, and I only have like 86 pages left or something, so I really want to finish this one. And then the last one I picked up was Love and Gelato. This is by Jenna Evans Welch, and this is a romance novel that my friend here on Booktuber sent me for my birthday. Super sweet. I'm glad to finally get to it. It's been a couple of months, but honestly it's a summery read, so I feel like it's the perfect time. I haven't actually started this one yet, but I feel like I'm gonna be kind of going back and forth between these two in the video for the most part. We will see, but yeah, let us just get started. I'm gonna start out with this one. If you don't know what the Wingfeather saga is about, it is about 3 kids in this land of, what's it called, like Aneria or something, and there's like these evil lizard guys who kind of rule over the land and everything. And let's just say they end up going on this adventure and finding out about some secret identity and family history and stuff like that. But this is the second book, so I don't want to give too much away. And that was like a really brief summary, but I'm enjoying it so far. This has just been very slow going for me. And my friend has told me that the second one was the slowest for her also. Like, she really trudged along this one, so I'm almost through this one though, so I really just want to finish it up. So let's get started on our 86 pages to be read for today. So I have read 28 of my 86 pages so far in this. I'm tracking, I'm getting there. I really want like a treat, some type of treat. I really was wanting like a drink, like an iced coffee or a milkshake or something, but my husband's not here and I don't like to make those types of things without him, so I think I'm just gonna get like a little dollop of ice cream or something instead. So that's what we're gonna do. finished this. I did not think that I was going to read all of the pages in this one book, but I did. I finished it. It picked up a lot at the end there. I enjoyed it, especially the end. I feel like it really set up for a more exciting third book, so I am excited. I have been told that the third book is a little bit more fast-paced and with the story, so yeah. But this was actually 84 pages, and I have to read 86 pages today. So, got 2 pages left, and I think I'm gonna pick up Love and Gelato and probably just read the first chapter, so I'll go a little over the word count, but I'm probably gonna do that this evening after dinner because I am currently starting up, well, I've already like done all pre-chopping and stuff, but I'm about to start meat and stuff for tacos. So, yes, but we have done good today, and we have finished a book that I've been reading for about a year. Yay! Hi guys, day 2. We did really good yesterday. I think the goal was 86 pages, and we read a total of 104, so yay us. Today the goal is 84 pages, I believe, and I did start this last night, so I'm gonna try to get a good bit of this read, and I think I'm gonna go outside, let my girls play while I try to read it. So hi guys, so we are on day 3. Honestly, it's been going pretty well so far. In my first 2 days, I have surpassed my goals each day. Today, we have a total of 96 pages that I need to get read. Yes, it is already the afternoon, and no, I have not started reading yet. So we will see how today goes. Am I about to read right now? I don't know. I really want to take a shower, so I'm thinking of doing that first and then maybe reading. Just had a lot of chores and things to get done and been like more in a go, go, go productive type of mood and a sit down and read type of mood. So I've been doing stuff this morning. But I have been reading Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. This is the book I've been going through since finishing Northrop Eaton, and I am currently on chapter 11, page 148. That's where I'm going to be starting off today. Total of 96 pages to read. So a YA romance, so it's not like too hard to get through, and it's a pretty quick read. I realize I haven't told you guys anything about this. Ignore my awful managed thumb, but I haven't told you guys anything about this. So in this story, we are following a girl named Lena who ends up going to Tuscany, Italy for the summer, or possibly longer. So basically her mother passes. She finds out like right at the beginning of the book, basically they find out her mom has cancer, and it's like pretty late and there's not much they can do about it. So she ends up passing within like a 4-month span, but it's all like really quick right at the beginning that they kind of like tell you that. So she finishes up the school year and then she gets sent off to live in Italy with her apparently like supposed father that she never knew about. So we're kind of following her and on her journey to try to like figure out why didn't her mom tell her about him? All this stuff. She's given a journal of her mom's from her time in Italy, and she starts slowly like reading through it. And I think that's kind of like supposed to be like what tells her why her mom didn't tell her about him and explain the situation. We're getting like little snippets of that as we go throughout. And yeah, it's a really like awkward between her and her dad, and it is a YA, but it's not like the other YA to where I just couldn't get in at all. It's more entertaining, so I mean I'm enjoying it decently well. I don't think it's going to be like, it's not going to be like a 5-star book or anything like that. I might have enjoyed it more when I was a teenager, but I'm not a teenager, so but I don't think it's a bad book so far. And I can't think of any, trying to think if there was any content there was like these tourists at one part, and they mentioned like very awkwardly like getting together so quickly and like getting married and hitched so quickly, so that they could move in together. And the main girl Lena is like, okay, like what, whatever. And then the one girl tourist is like, so we wouldn't be living in sin, of course. And it was just like, and then like Lena was like, I can't remember exactly what she said, but she was basically like, oh my gosh, like crazy people. So there was like that, and I guess some people could see that as like making fun of like religious or whatever. It was just kind of like stupid and dumb to me. I mean, because it's also like who goes around like talking like that to like a complete stranger, I guess, like you can say the same type of thing or the same type of context, but it can be done differently. It was just like really awkward, and just all of a sudden like we're just bringing this up suddenly so that we can say this one line to seem over. So that's like the only thing I could think of that might bother some people. It was more of just a like dumb, I shrugged it off type of thing for me personally, but that's the only thing I can think of. So we're tracking. I feel like I'm getting close to halfway. So if I can do my 96 pages today, then I think I'll definitely probably be halfway or past the halfway mark at that point. This book is, I want to say it's like right under 400 pages. Yeah, I think it's like 380 something. So yeah, with another like 96 pages today, I should be a little over halfway through this book. I'm hoping with this challenge I can finish this book and start another one. I don't know if I'll be able to finish another one in this video. We'll just see how it goes. Maybe I'll pick a little bit of a shorter one to see if we can finish 3 books, because that would be awesome if we finish 3 books within a span of a week for one video. But we will see how it goes. I will try my best to update you guys. Hello guys, happy Friday. It is day 4 of this challenge, and we did really well yesterday because my goal was only like 96 and I read like 250 pages. Yay! So we finished our book that I was reading, Love and Gelato. Very happy about that. Already finished 2 books this video. Like, I'm so amazed at myself and so happy about this. This is giving me a lot of motivation. So thank you guys in part for the motivation. But I wanted to just touch on this, give like a quick little review. Love It and Gelato was cute. I liked it. I think it's only like a 3.25 stars for me. It is a YA romance, so I didn't think it was going to be crazy high. Yes, I hear you. I thought it was going to be more of like a like summer romance, and it does have that aspect, but there's also like this huge mystery and like grief. There's the grief of losing her mother, and then there's this mystery around her mother's journal and trying to like figure out what her mom didn't tell her when she passed. I personally liked that. Like, I like a little mystery in my books. I like having like a little something extra. But I was a little thrown just because I thought there was going to be more of a summer romance than there was. So just a fair warning for anybody trying to like pick up and be like, oh, cute, light. It's not quite as light, but it's still YA. It doesn't really go heavy deep into the grief stuff. There's not really that much content. There's a little bit of like there is a little bit of just like normal, like I say normal, but shouldn't be normal, but like going out and partying and stuff like that. They're also in Italy, so like the age for drinking is actually, I think they said there isn't an age for drinking in Italy. So most of the kids, though they're high school age, are drinking and stuff like that. But nothing gets like crazy in particular. So just fair warning that there is like little bits of that stuff in there. So, all right, and we're gonna go find my next book because I'm not sure what I'm going to read yet. But today I only have to read 62 pages. So I think this is the least amount of pages I have to read all week. And it's honestly another one of my slower days. I have to work tomorrow. So I'm going to be working for half the day. And then I think I'm going out for a late lunch right after work with a coworker. So I'm kind of sitting here and wondering how I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not transferring over any of my like, because I've gone over the limit every day so far. So I'm not going to transfer over to like cap out if I can't make it a day, but it will just like even out in the end. I'm hoping like if I don't make it one day, I'll still have gone over so many other days that I still technically read the amount of pages I was supposed to read in total, if that makes sense. But I'm not going to like transfer over and be like, oh, I still made it today because, you know, not going to do that just because I don't want to, but we'll see. I am going to try to get as much read as I can once we go and pick this book. So. It's Saturday. I can't remember what day it is. Day 5? I think it's day 5. We're supposed to read like 113 pages, something like that. I'll pop it up today. And I haven't read anything. I was at work, went out to lunch with a coworker after. I haven't read a single thing. So we did not quite meet our goal yesterday. We'll see if we meet it today. But I did start Anne. I think I read the first 2 or 3 chapters. So I did read some, just didn't quite make it up to the amount I was supposed to. So we'll see what we get done today. Hi guys, and happy Monday. This is the last day of our challenge, and we have not been doing too well the past few days. I kind of forgot when I started this challenge that while yes, my week was like, didn't have a lot going on, I didn't have a ton of appointments or anything, I could get it done. I forgot that it was Father's Day weekend and that we actually had a decent amount of stuff going on over the weekend. So as y'all saw, I read very little over the weekend. Did not make my goals. It's kind of funny because those were my 2 highest days that I was supposed to read, and I did not read very well at all. I am still reading Anne of the Island, though, by Ellen Montgomery. This is the 3rd book in the Anne of Green Gables series, and I'm currently at page 101. So I still have read a little bit, but not a ton. I believe our goal for today is 79 pages. I'll pop it up if I'm wrong, but it's 79 pages, I think. So a little bit more obtainable in the first place. So I think I can get that done today. It is a little bit slower, but I've been doing school with my girls this morning and just running around and doing other stuff. I still have to do dishes, and figure out what's for dinner. So we'll see. But then I still do have like this evening to read a little bit. And it's only 79 pages. So, but unfortunately, because I didn't read as much over the weekend, I do not think I'm going to be finishing up this book in this vlog, which I feel like more of you probably wanted to see all of my reactions and my thoughts on this book. I am going to go ahead and give like a brief little, like my thoughts now, because I am about 100 pages in. So this is the third one, the first and the second one, Anne of Green Gables, and then Anne of Avonlea. I both love. Like, they're both 5 stars for me. This one is not giving me the 5-star feelings. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I am not getting the same feeling and the same, like, vibes, honestly, like, as I got when reading the first 2. Like, it seems different. And seems different. Now, there are times in the book that, like, there's a paragraph or a line or a part that I've been like, oh, yes, that's the Anne feeling. That's it. But it's just for like a brief second. It's just for like a paragraph or whatever. Like, it's not just continually being there. I'm still like interested in the story, but I've kind of been let down because I haven't been loving it as much. I don't know if this is just me. Does anybody else, like, has anybody else read all of them or like up to this point or whatnot and been kind of like, it's not as good anymore? Like, is it supposed to lose some of the wonder like that? Let me know in the comments. Is this just me or like what? I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm going a little bit like crazy. Like, it's just like, am I still like that slumpy? Because I feel like this video has helped me not be as slumpy and I'm getting back into the pace of reading a little bit more. So I don't know. Just let me know. What do you guys think of it who have read it? Right now, those are my thoughts. I'm like itching to know more about Anne and Gilbert at this point. Like, I feel like that's what I'm most intrigued by because she is away from Green Gables. She's like at college and stuff, and I'm just most intrigued by the Anne and Gilbert like little love storyline that I know is going to come to fruition eventually. So yeah, we'll see. But we'll see how much I read and when I read this. And yeah, I will definitely update you guys either at the end of the day or at the beginning of tomorrow, and do a little end summary wrap up before editing and posting everything. But yeah, I'm excited. And this is a pretty cover, but it's just, it is letting me down a little bit, guys. So yeah. All right, let's get to reading today. All right, guys, it is Tuesday again, which means it has been 1 full week of this challenge. We are officially done, and I will say I'm happy because we ended off on a much better note from the previous 3 days. So our last day goal was 79, and we ended up reading 172 pages, so almost an extra 100 pages. Go me. I'm so happy about it, especially since I slacked for 3 days in a row. But because I was going over my page count for a while, those 3 days that I didn't do as well for didn't like completely kill me for my whole like goal of the week. So in total, if I read the amount that I was supposed to read every day, I should have at least read 621 pages for a week. All right, and we ended this challenge with 766 pages read this week, which means even with the 3 days slacking, I still read 145 pages over my goal. So yay! Now, unfortunately, I did not finish Anne last night. So that was a little bit sad. I probably would have been able to if I had just read a little bit more one or more of those 3 days that I slacked. But I did actually finish it this morning because I only had like 80 something pages left. And I woke up a little bit early for once. I did my devotions and then I finished it. So I'm still going to give y'all like a little overview of my final thoughts on it. So I kind of technically finished and read 3 books for this video, but technically this one just went right over the week mark. So, you know. Anyway, Anne of the Island. This is the 3rd book in the Anne of Green Gables series by Ellen Montgomery. And I had talked about earlier that this one, I just was not feeling it as much. And I wasn't getting that 5-star feeling. I will say that after I said that, I feel like it did pick up a little bit. It gave me more of that. And I found more of like the passages and the things that I like about it throughout the rest of the story. I also really enjoyed Anne and Gilbert's whole thing throughout this, but it was also very frustrating and aggravating me at the same time. So I did love that romance. I've been looking forward to that. But still, all in all, it just didn't give me the 5-star feelings that I got from the first 2 books. Anne is a bit older. The writing just seemed a little bit different. Not like that different, but a little bit. And her being older, like she is in herself a little bit different. She's not quite as like flowery Anne to me. I don't know if that's just me or what. I still want to continue to read the series, but I was a little bit disappointed that the whole series isn't going to be a 5-star for me. Oh well, I'm not entirely sure since I just finished this morning what I'm going to rate it. I think it's going to probably be a 4 to a 4.5 star though, somewhere in that range because I still really did enjoy it. And I love going back into this world. Those are my thoughts. We read this, which was a total of 385 pages, I think, but I did finish the last of this, like 80-ish pages off of all of my stats. So, and then we also started and read all of Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. I gave this one like a 3.25 stars. Decently just fun, like summer romance type of like mystery family drama. I don't know what I'm saying. Book. So that one was start to finish. This one, if I can grab it. Wingfeather, Norther Be Eaten. I had been reading for about a year. I was just over the year mark and I finally finished it. I had right under 100 pages left and I'm so glad to be done with this one. So yeah, we got 3 whole books finished in this video. Only 2 start to finish technically, but I still think that's really good for a week, especially since I've been so slumpy. I'm very proud of myself. This has been very motivating for me. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this style of video. I'm trying. I'm not the best at vlogging. It's a little bit hard with 2 little ones running around all the time, but let me know if you like this, if you want to see more like this, or if you have any particular weekly like reading challenges or something that you'd love to see. Let me know in the comments, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Bye!